Record. Yep, happy new week as usual. Another Sunday from the 8th of February to I think when is this week ending? I think on the 13th of February, yeah. Because next weekend is Valentine. Let's hustle Valentine money. Hey, why am I seeing E? Oh, okay, G was my wow. Okay, yeah, I didn't take this trade obviously, so I wanted to counter trade, but that didn't happen, so I let it go. I'm gonna buy you. Mm. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Let me see what the weekly looks like. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. It's not a must, I must counter trade anyways, but it's not like I am taking this trade. I'm just observing it to see something. I'll just keep it on the side. I'll come back to it. Anyways, USD, I was looking for buy opportunities, although I wanted to counter sell, but I did not have the opportunity to because market didn't make the pullback to this area. So it's at our AOI. I'll just be waiting for a pullback, then I look for my buys. Yeah, basically that's all I'll just be waiting for. Pullback and buys. AD USD wanted to counter sell you last week. But now I'm not interested this week. AD card, similar to AD USD, I wanted to counter sell. Waited for something. Yeah, I can't remember what I was waiting for, but they didn't give me what I was waiting for, and I just had to let it go. So UJPY, this pair was, yeah, I wanted to sell it. Waited for market structure. I thought it would break below instead. It just went up, and that I just had to let it go. GG, I'm not sure I'm interested in all these JPYs again. Yeah, I'm not actually. UG, yeah. Okay, I'll be interested in UG. I'd like to see what market structure will do at this AOI if I'm still going to be interested in selling. My only, like, I don't want to use the word fear, but my only, um, the only thing I'm trying to see now is because, like, 2 weeks ago, right? This big bearish push, then no, sorry, 3 weeks ago, this big bearish push, then 2 weeks ago, this happened and a rejection, which was from the doji and this big bullish engulfing. I don't think it just happened that, okay, as market, once market just touch it, to just reject and close below, obviously. So I can't say. But I'll actually put it on my list. I would like to see what market to do when market opens, and I'd like to see structure for this week. Maybe something that if I'm taking this pair, I'll be kind of like very patient. So I'll just be waiting for maybe the close of daily candle. I'd like to see how the daily candle will close before I'll be interested. So let me just take this up. Okay, GU. GU got our UI. Hmm. Papari test. Weekly. Interesting. Interesting. 4 hours. Hmm. Just similar to EU, basically. I'm interested in this. I'll just take it up. I'll come back to it. GN. Hmm. GN is at a very good area. In as much as it's very bearish, it's at a very good area. That price has respected one, two, and three on three different occasions. At least there's always a reaction on this area. So, but see how it looks on the daily. Mhm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Okay, if I'll see how market opens, so if I'll look for a counter buy on this trade. But let me just see what other markets have to offer before I start looking for counter trades. And you, hmm, let me try that here. I'm sure the weekly doji. Hmm, hmm, What are the odds that the next candle close? We call what are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? No. Yeah, the CHF very much bearish. I'm interested in that pair. NZD card. I was weekly doing. Mm, Gonna let you go. CHF JPY. This one has not giving me that set again. GBP CHF. Mm, There's the card. So I think last week when we met, I was saying if I was interested, I'll look for a counter buy as well. That didn't still happen for me, or 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure. So ah, that's fair. We're making a retest. Yeah. I'll just see now. Let me I'll come back to it later. Let me keep you here first. ADNZD Euro GBP. Yeah, this is meant to be like my number one pair. When I was looking at like market last week, I said, okay, like this is now ready technically. So you can see the change of structure on the daily. It's now bullish. Weekly is still technically bearish. So at least if I'm looking for like buys, at least I'll be buying to this high. Yeah, yeah, somewhere around here. So I'll be waiting for a break above, rather a pullback. No, yeah, a break above. And I'm just looking for a quick buy. Yeah. Let's see, 4 hours. So yeah, actually this one is like the fastest to happen because all I'm just waiting for is either an engulfing on a lower time frame. Don't there's much I'm waiting for. Yeah, I'm just waiting for engulfing on like 30 minutes or 1 hour. Or if it can come a little bit lower, maybe something like this, just come here. Except it wants to go lower again and change structure and wait for my engulfing, like forming a heads and shoulder pattern of the shot on a lower time frame. But that's just all I'll be looking for. Then I'll buy it to this high here. If anything, I hold it to this point, but I don't think I want to hold it that long. Euro GBP, stay here first. Gold. Not trading gold this period. Euro 80. GBP CHF. So, and the card. Yeah, Euro GBP. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. So yeah, in order for me, I'm doing what is that pair? The UGBP will be my number one pair for the week. Non-GBP AD, USU, USD. Mm-hmm. That's GU now. GU, GBP NZD, GBP GPY, and GBP NZD, UJ. No, UJ. U. And you see, yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking at six pairs. Although I might still streamline it, but for me, like E EG looks like the closest to happen, like as soon as possible, even tomorrow itself. Yeah, actually. Then GU, then EU rather. Just need a little pullback. Same with GU, like same thing I'm looking for. And GBP NZD is a counter trade basically, so it's more of like on the high risk side. So I'm just looking for maybe change of structure on lower time frame or whatever. And we are buying it, but it's a counter trade. We're going against the trend. UJ, I'm waiting for, I think UJ comes before this GBP, MNZD, then USD card and GBP NZD are the pairs that I'm kind of like not really in tune with. I'll just keep them on the end here and see if any of these ones don't happen as planned. So yeah, that's just it for me. So top pairs for me basically are just these four: Euro GBP, Euro USD, GBP USD, and USD JPY. Little pullback here, or rather market structure on the lower time frame, break and retest, or engulfing and I just take a sell. That is it for me. Kaka, have you looked at your own for the week? Hello? Hello?
Was it me you called or Tim? I didn't hear you.
I said you now. Have you looked at anything for the week?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I was looking at some things before.
Tell me what of you. Let me stop sharing.
No, no. I'm watching. I saw everything you have. I'm waiting for Gaga.
Um,
Tim, what do you say you're waiting for?
you
Me?
just share your screen first.
We're not sharing already.
Yep, you are.
Okay. Um, what's this? What do you call this? USD card or something? I think I'm already on this trade. Oh, yeah, yeah. I closed out on Friday, first of all, but I closed out on Friday. Um, I took it on Monday, just did lots of whatever. So I go back in. I also got it on my signal group, but they couldn't close, so that trade is still kind of active. Um, so we'll just go to the active ones first of all. So also took this trade from last week. Lots of consolidation, lots of distance still waiting. Um, gold also took this lots of consolidation going up and down. Was close here. This was this, so still waiting. So for this week, looking at GU, my AOI last week was here, but it almost came but didn't come. So there was no entry. Waiting for it to come here again. If I get a closure below, I will sell. For USD JPY, again, I was just doing this like an hour ago, so I was doing replay. This would have been where my entry would have been. So uh, assuming I was active, whatever time that was, I would have taken it straight. So I guess I can kind of wait to see if price can come back to this entry, might do a buy limit, or if better see if it comes back here and another rejection, better still. But I guess it will be kind of dependent on how I feel because ideally, if price gets back here, I should have been in that trade, or I should be in the trade. Anyways, we'll see how that pans out. BTC is still waiting for the. Oh no, I wasn't with. I think yeah, similar to GU entry AOI was here. Pricing form, but still made another lower low. So waiting for another pullback here again. Once I get my pullback here, I will sell if and when it gets there. You see, I just added this one. again like an hour ago because I was just looking at things. It's not kind of the cleanest because we have had like a double top here. Ideally, I was not supposed to be getting to this AOI, but sorry, this price range, but I'll still see if and when I get a closure below here, I sell. If start getting bullish momentum, I might buy. No, I shouldn't buy actually. I shouldn't buy because that's not my strategy. So I won't buy. So ideally, I shouldn't buy. I should stand down. So yeah, those are the four things. Four places I'm looking at. One, two, three, four now.
But this USD card that you talked about, can you open your USD card this thing? You said you were still on this trade.
Well, personally, I closed it out, but my signal people are still on the trade.
Because me, I'm also looking at this USD card, but I don't know. Then it all depends on how the market opens, though. I think we might even have a similar area.
Mm.
Mm.
Usually took it here, but I can see lots of play stuff.
It's normal, no, it's the market. No? It is what it is. Has to do its up and downs.
Sure.
So you do you see yourself retaking this trade?
Um, well, I have a bias because since my people are there also, I might as well. It depends. If I come back and let me just go set another alert. So alert should have been yes. I have to tell it. I'll set another alert. Once I get my closure here, I would, okay, love. Um, okay, so yeah, I might take it again if I get good structure coming down.
Okay, okay, okay.
And it's funny enough, I think there's lots of news for US this
Yeah,
week.
I don't even understand. Like, yes, I said yesterday, last week, I said, let me check that Friday that we, I think it was Friday we talked. Yes, on Friday. So when I checked Forex Factory, I was thinking NFP was on Friday. Me, I'm not confused. I see that there's no longer NFP. Me don't even understand again. Because I saw a different news on Friday. I was like, ah, I thought last week was our first Friday of the month.
Hmm.
Because since Trump started, I have not really been like understanding the NFP again. Sometimes they'll do NFP on Thursday or be Wednesday. I'm not even sure again. So me, I don't know when is NFP anymore. Was there NFP last week?
I have like that. I really don't follow news like that. It's just whenever I see or so. I see.
No, yeah, I know. Now, like me, I don't. But it's just that normally, like, that's the one I think I'm meant to know that every Friday, first Friday of like a new month is NFP. So when I just checked that day because I knew I wasn't trading, I'm like, ah, no NFP. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
seeing something like non-farm employment change for this week. Oh, okay, I see.
Hmm.
On Wednesday.
There might be CPI or something, so
Yeah, there's CPI on Friday. Ah, wow. The news, it's like there's news every day actually, Monday to Friday.
I don't think there's news on Monday.
Okay, sorry, Sunday. Sorry, some Sunday to Friday. Sorry, my bad. I didn't. I was thinking it was Monday. It was Sunday. No news on Monday, but there's news on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's all good. We're going to be active with or without the news. So it's the news business. Anyways, wish you all blues. Have a successful trading week and a successful week in general. Have a blue week as usual. Stay pumped up. Let's make this money for Valentine. No be so.
So
Yes, no, at all. No, we could go and enjoy for the weekend. Anyhow, now we'll see within the week on Wednesday as usual. We'll talk and stuff. Let me do this. Let me stop recording.